Welcome back, renegades, people of YouTube, anyone that stumbled upon my channel. We are reacting to the second installment of The Bedroom. If you haven't seen my reaction to the first one, look it up. It's going to be the one before this, where I did the sunflower ones. Go check that out. But this was the second one, which I think this is after he got arrested. And so this is the follow-up from it. It's called The Bedroom. He's just got arrested by Richard. And now this is like a story. So I'm gonna have to listen. I may have to replay, maybe, in order to really sink this in. But we are locked and we're loaded, and we are here for the story. I am intrigued to see where Ren takes this. And I'm sure he's gonna have great melodies and great all the other stuff going on, but I am here for the story. This is The Bedroom. This is the second installment of the Vincent tales. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's fucking go. Oh, we're in a prison. I'm sorry, but before we get into what he's gonna sing about, the fucking shredding he's doing to that guitar. Holy moly.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contorting insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks a most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
I gotta just take that in for a second. I'm wondering if I need to replay that because holy mother of Mary. I think that a lot of what he said at the beginning is relevant to today, to all around us. I think I do have to listen to that again. I gotta listen to that one more time to take in the lyrics, man. That shit was freaking powerful.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected, and jaded, impotent.
I think that we all can relate to the feelings of anger. The anger that we feel in certain positions, certain circumstances. I mean, hell, I know I got a lot of anger, you know, that you feel powerless, incapable of doing anything, and that makes your anger worse. There's so much of that going on right now, politically, otherwise, you know, there's so much tension. And yeah.
Impotent, empathy castrated, look for the new thing. Always look for the new thing, but never look.
You know, I think empathy castrated is such a powerful line he just said there. Empathy castrated. Wow. That is so true. Because I feel like that is what's happening all around. There is a lack of empathy amongst that's going around, you know? It's like, you know, nobody cares anymore. Nobody gives a shit anymore. Nobody cares about the basic humanity and morals that you would think one would care about. So that line is powerful.
Inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother painting scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, spray with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny bin. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too DK. And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so we don't have to think. Mercy tastes bittersweet when the spirit that's inside of him.
We're getting soul Ren here. Holy. We had some soul in sunflowers and the not sunflowers. The one before this. I think it was sunflowers. Oh my god. Okay.
Sinks in his teeth and the months turn over. May to October, more days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Whoa, now we're getting into Richard's tale? We need like a cut. Well, that's a freaking powerful scene there, man. Oh my god, okay.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Law.
Oh, hold on. I gotta roll that shit back. What is he saying?
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up.
I gotta.
The silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make
the law,
tyrants make the law, they go to war with
non-compliance. Is this like a call at like dictatorships and fascism? Is that what we're saying with that line? This is interesting. Okay.
compliance, locked up. Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit topped up. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special. Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash.
One kind of is a little bit like the murderer. It's kind of got a little bit of like that murderer vibe, a little bit, slightly.
Ash, copper, car lights flash, red and blue kaleidoscope. Some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. One.
Okay, I gotta hold on. These lyrics, I need to fucking, you know.
The law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit topped up. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special. Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash, red and blue kaleidoscope. Some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one
Just a victim of society. The one
that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety.
sells you your sobriety. Wow, oh my god, like that is, my gosh. This is so true because society will do that. It will create the circumstances for you to be disadvantaged. And then they'll try to play hero by offering you some kind of distorted solution, and so they come across as a hero even though they laid the groundwork for you to be in the disadvantaged position to begin with. So them trying to rectify it isn't really doing much but trying to correct what they then caused you. It's the biggest form of gaslighting that you can do. Set up all the steps for you to do wrong. Set up all the gears for you to fall on, to fail. And then when you do, the government uses it and weaponizes it against you. And then says, well, see, we're justified in doing it because look at what you're doing, even though they may do like that way. These are some powerful those. Oh, okay.
The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 through his crimes timelines intersect. Richard's fate was designed. Just set the scene, it's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow. In the walls of yourself and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono, rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing his soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we all are damn forsaken by creation, revelations. Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance. Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
That last bit, oh my god, that last bit started to get me, actually. Oh, that last bit. That last bit. I want to say it again, but I'm aware that this video has gone on long enough. Ren never disappoints, ever. Never. I'm sure I've missed a ton. So much. There's only so much you can take or pick up on your first run through, and this is a first reaction. So I believe me, I will be rewatching it again and again and again, and I'm sure there'll be lots that I missed. But my god, that was insane. That was insane. And I'm gonna keep being gobsmacked because I'm going to go and do story night, which is next, which I'm gonna be speechless yet again, because if it's anything like this, which I'm sure it is, then yeah. Well, I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this reaction, give it a like up, feel free to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one, which I'm gonna go do right now because I want to see what happens. But I appreciate it, guys. Take care.